My garden this year is out of control, in a good way, of course. I'm growing all the makings for marinara and pico de gallo and salsa, with the exception of limes. I can't grow limes here. There are two kinds of branches. The branches here that grow tomatoes, and then the branches here that wrap around and provide stability. I've pared down these vines by about 30% by removing a lot of the stabilizers, but they are still huge, like Jack and the Beanstalk, gonna grow up to the clouds soon. These are all cherry tomatoes, and they're already got some little green buds coming out. I expect to have a gigantic tomato harvest. I have one jalapeno plant, and it's got quite a few jalapenos on it already. I wish I'd planted two of these, but last year they didn't grow well. But this year everything's growing well, and I think it has something to do with the fact that I'm watering 2 times a day. I think that all of these plants have also benefited from the fact that we composted. This tomato plant is different than the other 4. It is a zebra tomatoes. They're small tomatoes, but they are yellowish orange with red stripes. But what I'm really here for today is to talk about the cilantro. This cilantro was from seeds, and I had no idea it was going to take off in the manner that it has. You can see that the tops have gone to seed already, and I need to get rid of those so that the rest of the plants will continue growing. This plant here on this raised bed is actually a volunteer that came up from last year. I didn't realize that cilantro did that. I also have some volunteer arugula from last year. Today I'm going to remove the tops off of all of the cilantro plants and make some compound butter to save for next year. I have thoroughly rinsed and drained the cilantro. Now I'm going to tediously pick the cilantro leaves off of the stems. I know a lot of people like the stems. I am not a lot of people. I've actually seen some Asian chefs that I follow using the stems inside their spring rolls, and I make spring rolls. I tried it this way, and I have to say I just didn't feel like it was a value add, so I am leaving some of the stems. There's a few of them mixed in there, but none of the big thick ones. I find them to be rather stick-like. And while I'm a huge fan of food conservation, I think in this instance I'm dealing with an overabundance of cilantro, so there's no need for me to keep the stems.